My name is Moon Petrie and I've been planning on filming this video for way too long. It is way past the beginning of June. It is edging toward the middle, as you can see. It is gorgeous roses season, which I love. So I am gonna talk about my plans for the rest of the month, I guess. I took May off entirely from writing, from actively working on any of my projects, and that was intentional. It was just something that I needed to do, and it's now the 11th of June, and the taking that time off as well was less intentional, but here we are, and it is time to get back into it. And I have some thoughts. The main thing I need to do with the rest of June is figure out what I'm going to be working on for July. So I have two main ideas. One is what I always call my problem child, a book that needs work. And I had some thoughts the other day on something I could do that would make it better. So possibly reading through that yet again, or if I can read through it in June and take some notes and make some plans, actually doing some of the revision in July. I don't love revising for NaNo events, but I'd rather do it for camp than November NaNo. The other possibility, and what I had originally intended, was to get started on one of the 5 thrillers that I was brainstorming. So I'm not feeling like in the 19 days I have left, like I'm gonna feel super confident jumping into a YA thriller, which is something I've not done before. I did write an adult thriller, but I've only first drafted it. I haven't even reread it, so I don't know if it's any good. And a YA thriller is a whole other animal. So I'm hesitant to commit to doing that in July, to starting drafting in July, but I'm also kind of excited about it. So those are my two possibilities: revising my colossal YA portal fantasy, which is nothing bad ever happens to anyone here, or something along those lines. That's the first line of the book. So there's that, or jump into a YA thriller. I also have some other fun stuff going on. I have my birthday in June, which is so perfect because it's like the whole world gives me roses. And I am sending my husband and 3 oldest children away for the weekend before my birthday, which is next weekend, the 18th and 19th. I'm gonna have more peace and quiet than I've had in a year since my husband took those kids away last year. I will have my youngest home with me, but that is my, chillest child, actually, despite being 2. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Last year I was drafting and I got over 8,000 words in less than 48 hours, which I had never done before. It was really, really exciting. I thought it would be fun to be in a drafting mode again this year for that, but that's just not gonna happen. So I will be working on something. I will be writing, and very exciting, during the Worldwide Writeathon, which is that weekend, I have been asked to co-host with Morgan Lee. So I am thrilled to be able to do that. I don't live stream much, but with so many fewer kids underfoot running around, screaming, falling down, bonking themselves, etc., I am gonna have the peace and quiet necessary. My 2-year-old is obsessed with chickens, so I can just put on like a YouTube. Some people stream, like literally live stream from their chicken coops, so I can keep that one occupied pretty easily. So those are the main things that are happening in June. Deciding between those 2 projects, having a birthday weekend with hopefully a bunch of writing in it, and co-hosting with Morgan Lee for a little bit on Sunday morning, the 19th, during the Worldwide Writeathon, which is a thing I have not done before. I've participated as a viewer, but I have not co-hosted for that. So I'm really excited and grateful that Morgan reached out and asked me to join her. And I'm really trying to get excited about writing again. I feel like part of my problem has been not being so excited about reading, and I don't know how much that's just me not in a great space and how much it's been a few not so compelling books in a row, which can just sort of slow me down and make me a little bit less hungry for the next one. But best book I have read recently, best book of the year so far, Poison for Breakfast by Lemony Snicket, is supposedly about writing. I wouldn't really say it is about anything. It's amazing. If you like Lemony Snicket at all, if you like the kind of fresh, voicey quality of like Douglas Adams, Neil Gaiman, or if you want just an interesting take on a book about writing, it's very short. Absolutely read it. I am the sort of person who, if I'm reading a really good book, will just flag down passing family members and be like, listen to this sentence, it's amazing. I do that a lot with Becky Albertalli because she's so funny, but with this, I couldn't just stop at a sentence. I was reading whole passages to people. I've convinced several people to read the whole book now, even though I have been unable to tell them what it is about. So, Poison for Breakfast by Lemony Snicket. And I'm hoping to just sort of ride that into, like, not being in such a reading slump and having more energy for my creativity. It has been a busy spring, early summer with just a lot of small things adding up. Nothing is like wrong or bad or big deal. Everything is just a lot of little things. So, yeah, my kid in soccer for the first time and a bunch of family members suddenly needing dental work, and it's just stuff. And so I've been trying to be patient with myself, but I also sometimes need to give myself a kick in the rear, and so this is that kick. Welcome to It's Finally Time to Get Off Your Butt and Write, or actually, this is writing, so get on your butt and write, and hoping to have some clarity soon about which project I'll be moving forward with for camp. Until next time, which I hope will not be too far away. I didn't mean to go so long without filming a video. I've been like a 2 videos a month person lately, which I'd rather do like 6 or 8. So until then, which I hope will be soon, I am Moon Petrie, and I hope you take the time to stop and smell the roses.